Game, speaking to the media for the first time as a member of the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Thunder comes to Portland after erasing a 13-point deficit for rest. Anthony has been struggling as the Thunder has played Damian Lillard and C.J. McCollum. Al-Farouq Aminu joined.
22 points a game.
Westbrook with 43 points last night. George pulls up the free throw line and scores. He delivered 20 by the officials on the floor. Patrick Patterson up and firing for three. He scores. That's a deep two-point basket, I believe.
And good job by Houston. Just challenging that shot, being physical just enough to not foul him on that play.
Westbrook baseline scores.
Quick strike offense, we talked about it.
Westbrook pressured by his fellow all-star Lillard. The rotation, Patterson, he's got another for three. This time on the angle, he scores it.
Long shots create long rebounds. You got to get them. And the ball moves around the horn. And Patrick Patterson.
Apply to Patterson's three. Westbrook has another rebound quickly. Over the top, Adams in a mismatch, and he scores on the run. Fast break.
Still got a shot. He's knocking it down. And Steven Adams, he's done this twice already.
Run, big film, 10 straight points. He had 6 rebounds and a block in the fourth quarter. Russell dumping it off as he pulls the defense to him, leaving Adams alone at the back door. Ended his season in March. Strong move to the bucket. That's the kind of, what do you call that, a bully drive? Loose ball as it was popped out of Nurkic's hand. Westbrook changes gears, goes to the rim, and he scores.
You see what's happening. The Thunder
runner for Zach Collins that gives the Trailblazers the advantage at 19-18. George will drive. He loads up the packet. He's fouled and one.
Wow. And he took a lot of contact. He went there with a purpose. He was going to, what we call, bang that thing.
Big man, and you love to bang in a low post. Hockey players.
Come on, Rep. Put air in the whistle. My goodness.
Westbrook pulls up and scores over Collins. You know, that's something I've always admired about in Portland. There is some bad feelings for him amongst the fans. And you hear it as he touches the basketball. Boy, everybody gets out of the way. And Grant has himself a little candy from a bait. 53.5%, 9 of 13 from three. George fades away from the lane and scores again. PG-13, 4 out of 6, 9 points.
You're not leaving your opponent a whole lot on the table.
Alex Abrinas starts the second quarter for the Thunder. Felton for three, drains it. Raymond Felton giving the
When you come out of a two-man game, you want to get a switch. He gets a switch, and then on this one here,
2 of 6. Not on the floor as we start the second quarter. Felton will lay it in. Man goes strong to the rim, and Terry Stott's not happy about that. Well, we'll get back to that. Raymond Felton, what's he doing here early?
Well, he's turning the corner. And see that mix?
Raymond Felton gets the screen from Grant. Patterson inside. He's going to go to the hook, and he's going to score on Collins.
It's just beautiful. He kind of just.
Adams trying to guide that one home and can't get it to fall. That's his second point-blank misfire off of lobs. Westbrook punctuates. He has 8 points. Westbrook singled up with Lillard and goes to the left hand. That's his natural hand. He shoots right on the back of the iron from three. Portland shooting 5 out of 14. Adams sent tumbling and the whistle blows. And Westbrook and Nurkic, they have history.
Well, the officials got to go look at that. They just got to look at that. I mean, clearly the one-way.
It's a flagrant 2, but it is a flagrant 1 in my mind.
Absolutely. I mean, watch. He's going to run right into his lane and just bump it, man. Wow. So you just have to calm things down if you're officials right now.
And you see Russell coming to Adams
at that moment and just started playing basketball.
Jeremy Grant working off a screen from Adams, goes to the runner and scores.
Just like that, all of a sudden, Thunder pulled back within 5 points.
Over the top, Adams singled up with Aminu. Good action by George to keep Leonard out of help position, and Adams finishes the play right at the rim.
And don't tell anybody.
24 seconds of the shot clock. It's going to take multiple efforts to get these guys to take those inefficient non-paint twos on the other end of the floor. Got to continue to get down.
Helpers in the first quarter, but the Thunder is 10 and 3, assist to turnover. Could be one here, and it is as George sets up Houston for 3. Just loving in Portland, where the Trailblazers have beaten the Thunder 7 straight. Westbrook, no. But Westbrook and Adams. Westbrook rebounding, running, out to the wing. Patterson for 3. Thunder back in the lead. George Working off a screen from Adams to take Turner out of the play, and PG-13 knocks down another. He's 6 out of the
gain any kind of traction is shooting from distance.
Oh my. George skying to the rim and then glaring at the
end. But this here, that's just nasty.
Paul George takes and gets. But the Thunder withstood a 17-2 run in the first half. George slaloming to the lane, fouled in the act, and won again.
That's just beautiful. Did you see that in and out dribble? Can we show that again?
The Olympics are over.
In and out, almost like setting you up for a sham god, but it wasn't a sham god.
Well, the Olympics are over, but he can still do the slide.
Oh, that's just wrong, man. Ed Davis didn't even have a
capital of California. Brian Davis, Michael Cage, Nick Gallo, and the crew. Nice crossover by Westbrook as C.J. McCollum shooting 6 of 13. Adams again denied the roll all the way to the rim, but gets that jump stop shot. The trailing 3 for Grant, scores it on the setup by Corey Brewer.
Wow, what a big bucket. Brewer in transition.
Teammates there, but the fans here still have figured out, they've just made up their minds that they just don't like him. And I don't think that's well-deserved at all. Jeremy Grant with a strong Grant in a mismatch with Napier. Bullies him all the way down, and Jeremy Grant with another double-figure scoring performance.
He gets to make a play like this.
Thunder needs to be. Felton gathers that pass, gets to the elbow and scores.
Nice little two-man game between he and Jeremy Grant.
Strong move by Patterson, and he scores.
A lot of contact. Thought it would have been an offensive foul on Patterson. See if they can make that happen again.
Felton on the floater scores. Raymond Felton is on.
Wow. Perfect timing by Jeremy Grant.
Westbrook powering his way deep, scoring over McCollum. Back tap rebound. Nice job by George to steer that to Westbrook, who puts on the gas. He's fouled, and I think we got a goaltending violation. That'll be an and one for Westbrook. Count to
and the big break as well. And the ball's off the glass. You know, that's a great call from out front. It touches the glass. You see right there. It doesn't matter if it's below the rim, as the momentum is starting to shift.
Westbrook off the screen from Grant. He scores again. Westbrook makes it a 3-point game. 95-90 when he is shot, but 10 out of 28. Timing being everything indeed for Collins. That makes it a 9-point game. Westbrook trying to reply, and he does. That's the first 3 made to traffic to clear. Then he's going to go right at Damian Lillard. Grant on the baseline. Great read, and he scores. Steven Adams did a terrific job understanding the gate was closed. Over 500 for 3 years. Westbrook drives and packs. Russell
did not play like it.
And we're done. Trailblazers season series, an insurmountable 3-0 advantage with one more to